Today, I'm going to be giving you guys a guide for the Part 3 quests for the Vibin quests. Now, these have been released with the first official update of Fortnite Chapter 3 Season 3, version 21.10, if we want to get specific with it. And the first thing that we need to do is drop on down to establish our device uplink. As always, this is our first step in every single one of these Vibin quest lines. So, we're going to go ahead and do this. Just go ahead and walk on top of that. And then we need to damage opponents using a Star Wars weapon. Now, sorry for the awkward cut, but I died in that last game, so I just wanted to restart fresh. Now, for this next challenge to damage opponents using a Star Wars weapon, my recommendation is to land at this POI as long as Darth Vader's ship did not land here. Now, the reason you don't want to land with Darth Vader's ship is because everybody's going to Darth Vader's ship. So if you land here when Darth Vader's ship isn't landing here, you will get this chest all to yourself for free, and you'll get an E11 blaster rifle. From there, you can just start shooting at people, and while the first shot accuracy is horrible, and wow, those bullets travel very slowly. How did that deal damage so late after? You can use the mobility you get out of that chest to push into the area surrounding the spot, and then you can start dealing damage with these Star Wars weapons. Now, if you got a rift to go like me, then it's actually incredibly convenient, since you can just fly right over to Darth Vader's spot, and if he's still there, which, I mean, fingers crossed nobody's killed him yet, maybe. Actually, wait. Did Darth Vader even spawn here this time? Oh, he did. Look, someone's fighting him right now. You can get free damage on Darth Vader just by shooting at him. And since he is an opponent, it will count as damage on opponents with a Star Wars weapon. Now, unfortunately, he is currently blocking all of my attacks and, you know, throwing his lightsaber at me and stuff, which is annoying, but it works out. So I just died there, but in this game, in total, I got 362 of the damage, which is not bad at all. That is way over halfway there. So what I'm going to do is queue up into another game and do the exact same thing. So hopping into the next game, I'm doing the same trick, except this time, instead of needing to get 500 damage, we only need to get about 138, and then we'll be done with this challenge. So it makes it a lot easier just chunking this throughout games. And by the way, this chest spawn is guaranteed, so it is actually incredibly convenient. And then I believe this might work. If we shoot a boar, I think that might count towards the damage. Let's check it. All right, it looks like it doesn't. But, I mean, it's still worth the shot, right? So, I just died again, but I got more damage, so was that enough? That's the question of the day, and no, it wasn't. We still need 48 more damage. Let's go get 48 more damage. So, dropping into my third game to try and do this, we just need 48 damage, which is literally 2 shots with an E11. So, we're going to go to my favorite chest spawn, pop it open, get our mobility items, then go over to this spot, and we're going to try and get some damage down on the players that are trying to just have a fun game. I can see somebody right over here. Oh, looks like there's people even closer over here. Let's go for this fight. Sounds a little bit more entertaining. And there we go. And we got the kill as well. And you guys can see right there that in a few seconds, this is going to update. And we are going to get it. Yep, it's still updating. This is a bit of a slow system. I'm not going to lie. Oh my goodness, it didn't even count as the full damage because they didn't have enough HP. Sorry, I was joking, guys. We need one more kill. Now, I know that there's a guy over here, so we're going to go for the last kill on him. I'm literally just going to try and land one bullet because that will be enough damage. One bullet, and there it is. There we go. We got the damage. 500 out of 500. Let's move on to our next quest, finally. Now, for this next part, we're back to establishing our device uplink. Something a little bit more peaceful than having to grind out that Star Wars weapon damage, but thankfully, I've managed to get all 500, and now we get to do the easy part of literally just running over a little blue thing. Now, you can do this at many different places, but I just picked to do it at the one at Coney Crossroads because I knew that there's a lot of cars over here, and once you do that, you need to plant a listening device at Imperial docking base. So there is one right over here, right next to Coney Crossroads, so it does make this incredibly easy, and since I grabbed the grappler gauntlets, it makes it even easier because now all I need to do is grapple on over here, and then we can plant the device. Now, it is very convenient because it gives you the little white marker for exactly where you need to do it, and you do need to do this at all 3 locations, or technically there's 5 in total, but I would recommend doing the one in the center of the map and then going to these top 2 because they are the 2 that are closest together. So that's what I'm going to be going to do right now, and I will catch you guys once I'm over there. So it's awkward because I died in my last match, and I still have these 2 locations to get to, But Darth Vader is spawning here this round, so I'm going to try and avoid him and just grab this and then, you know, not die to Darth Vader. But hopefully this thing gives me shockwave grenades perfectly. And then what we can do is we can go on over here to our last location. And I died again. So I know I told you guys to go to the top 2 at the very top of the map, but that is if you actually are able to stay alive, unlike me who keeps dying. So I'm just going to the bottom of the map because it's much closer to the battle bus and makes it much easier for me, because then I can get it done quicker and get this video out faster to you guys so that you can know how to do all this stuff. But we're just going to drop down to this box like we've done for every single one of these games, and then we instantly get it. Now for the next one, we are going to need to go back to establishing our uplink devices by going to one of these locations. So I'm going to head back on over to Greasy Grove since that is the closest one, and I'll meet you guys over there. So now that we're over here, we're just going to go ahead and step on the device. How do people keep trying to kill me? This is getting aggravating. But for the next one, we need to defeat Darth Vader? Okay, well, you know, that is a little bit of a challenge right there, but hey, I guess that's what we're doing now. Now, to defeat Darth Vader, we're going to need to see where his Imperial TIE Fighter goes, which I think it's been bugging recently because I don't see it anymore. But I see it very faintly off in the distance. It's going to that top location, so it's supposed to be a lot more visible, but I think they may have messed something up. Now, the tricky thing about beating Darth Vader is not beating Darth Vader himself, but rather beating all the other players that are trying to stop you from beating Darth Vader. So my goal here is going to be to grab the E11 blaster and then maybe shoot at him. I don't know if I need to be the one that gets the finishing blow on him. I think I may just need to assist in it, but I'm honestly not sure. And it looks like assisting in it is good enough. All I did was hit him a few times during that fight, and it worked out, and I got the quest. So all you need to actually do is assist in the killing. You don't need to be the one to kill him. Rather, all you need to do is assist in it. But that is the final quest you need to do in the Part 3 quests. These are by far the hardest out of all of them, or I just got really unlucky while doing them, but these took me so much longer than the Part 1 and Part 2 ones. But overall, that is how to complete your Part 3 quests for the Vibin quests that got released today with the version 12.1 update. If you guys did enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like on it. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys all have an amazing day, and I will see you guys in the next one.